So, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thanks for asking. Tell me about yourself.
I'm also fantastic and doing great in my life. So, as ma'am, I have listened you many times. You are a great storyteller because lots of stories you have told to your viewers. So, I would love to know that what is the interest that motivate you to tell stories?
Actually, ma'am, all the interest started by my passion when I felt myself so much passionate about learning English language itself. So when I started, so that time there's a big problem like what to speak and what to not. That in
Mm,
initial day we all are thinking like whenever it came to make any self talk video and like this. So there's a big problem like firstly we are not able to talk randomly means
mm,
about whatever is happening in our life and
yes.
this type of thing. So I was also not able to think or to make my self talk video about all this thing.
Mm,
So that time I thought means I listened to lots of motivational story and I found myself so much interested and also comfortable in storytelling. So I decided like yes, I should make my video with storytelling, and in this
mm,
way at least I would rake my brain to think something, to narrate sentence. And nowadays ma'am I can say that if I'm able to speak English like this, so just because of a storytelling method. And
yeah.
uh, the crucial thing that I realized during my storytelling, like I got lots of good and positive vibes through more,
Mm,
because mostly I listened, and also in on my channel I have told only motivational story. Along with English I was also learning good and positive things like how to be happy in all circumstances, how to be positive like this, how to tackle any problem, how to overcome any problems, and how to avoid ourselves, how to keep ourselves away from negative people, from toxic
yes.
people. These type of topic I got to know, and so from there my journey started.
Yes, wonderful, great. Actually, whatever you spoke on your channel now, that is related stories, and stories tells us sometimes the teaching of life. And you
Yeah,
also always describe that what is the moral of the story and what audience is going to learn in the particular story. So that thing always inspires others to listen the story, you know. So it is really a good and impressive way to tell other learners that how they can practice with the story and how they can narrate the story. When anybody just narrate the story, so they are just practicing grammar in a passive way, because you are
yeah,
just learning art of dialogue speaking, and you are just practicing past indefinite tense, simple past tense. So it is really in passive manner you are learning a lot in a particular one story. And story is a treasure of good vocabs and
yeah.
idioms, as well as good learning, also good teaching that helps us to go forward in our life, and it teaches us a lesson that is good for our life in our day to daily life as well,
Yes
really.
ma'am.
And as you are just saying stories, so I have noticed you just use good gesture.
First of all ma'am I want to tell you one thing, means you were appreciating me that time, I didn't want to interrupt you. But now I want to say wholeheartedly thanks to you, because when I started my journey of storytelling, so I never felt so much happy. Means I got appreciation from many people, but today itself,
Mm.
after getting appreciation from you, I don't know why, but I'm feeling so much happy. And I'm feeling myself so much honored and privileged. Like ma'am is appreciating me like this. As you are telling, like
Yeah.
I'm after my story ending, I just try to tell the lesson, like what is the lesson that you can learn or we can learn
Hmm.
through this story. So yes, this is my habit, just because in my school, I'm whenever I'm teaching my any chapter, like this is a story. So during that chapter, after finishing the chapter, I always uh, just ask student, like what is the moral that you learn from this chapter. So
Hmm.
students are also just delivering their thought and opinion, that what he had learned or she had learned from this story. So this is my
Hmm.
habit. I'm always
Yeah,
asking
actually, when
them.
we are teaching someone teaching something to someone, na, so that time we elaborate it nicely, you know,
Yeah,
that why it is useful for others and what they
yes,
are going to learn from that. Yes.
and sometimes
Yeah.
yes, I'm just making any chart, like beautiful chart related to
Hmm.
my story. If there's any diagram related to that
And sometimes
chapter.
flashcards also.
Yes, flashcards. So sometimes I'm
Yes.
making this cheat, and sometimes yes, I'm giving this type of activity to my students, and they are doing also. And whenever I got very
Hmm.
enchanting type poster and creativity done by students, so I just paste it in my class, and they also become happy. So like this, and I know
Yes.
that you must be also doing this in your school.
Yeah, as we are just talking about storytelling activity, so shall we discuss one story? I'm going to give you four words, and using that words, you have to narrate one story. I will also accompany you.
Yes, yes, ma'am. You will also accompany. So I will try because
Some points you can and you can do, and somewhere I can. Okay,
yes.
so uh, these words are like forest, monster,
Hmm.
princess, and prince.
Okay.
Start. There are
So I'm going to start.
four things in
Okay.
the story.
So, once upon a time, there was a dense forest, and in that forest, there's a very dangerous monster was living, and he was used to eat, means all the animals and also human beings as his feet. Now you tell about
Hmm.
prince and princess.
Actually, in the same kingdom, there was a kingdom where there was this forest. In the same kingdom, there lived one king, and he had one princess and one prince. And they loved each other very much. They were always ready to sacrifice their life for them, because as a sibling, they share each and everything. So one day, what happened? Her sister, means Princess, was not feeling well at home. So she just wished to her brother that I just want to roaming here and there. So
Yes.
can we have a stroll nearby forest?
Forest. Yes. So now they both just went for a walking, and they started roaming nearby the forest, and by roaming here and there, suddenly they just entered the forest, and after entering the forest, they saw the dangerous monster in front of their eyes, and they got so much scared. Now they started thinking, like how to save our life of this dangerous monster, because they also got to know, like this monster will definitely means eat us, so how to save our life, they were
Yeah.
thinking so
So
much.
that time Princess was shivering with fear that
Yeah.
what to do or what to not.
No.
So she just closed her eyes and began to pray that somebody should come and save them from this dangerous situation. So what happened? A strong wind blows, and there appears one angel, and they began to ask them, what do you want?
Okay, so this angel gave them magic wand.
Hmm.
Okay, so now the angel said to them that you can save their life by using this magic wand. You have to attack that monster with this magic wand, and by doing this only you both siblings can save your life easily. So now, at that moment, they both siblings started feeling something better, and they had a great devotion in God, and they also trust on that angel, and they started thinking like, yes, now we can save our life because this angel is the sign of God for us. So they
Yes.
also felt themselves courage, and finally now uh, that prince went near the monster. Like, now you just tell me what.
Yeah. As he just attack on monster, so he felt that as the monster dead, so what happened? All the forest just turned into beautiful garden, and there were all around flowers and beautiful and fragrant flowers were just blooming everywhere. So it was the view that was scenic and it was like a heaven. So in this way
Yeah.
we can say that when we have a strong desire to save our life, so there is no one who can stop you. You can get a solution of every problem by yourself. Only needed is your determination and your hard effort towards your problems. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And I have also learned a very good moral of from this story that the thing is we have to believe in ourselves, and
Yeah.
they both siblings who means could able to defeat that monster just because of that their dare and their self belief. So in the
Yes.
same way we can also tackle any problem in the sense of monster. So any monsters we can tackle easily if we are having self belief. So we should try to believe in ourselves, and as you are saying ma'am, dedication. So yes, by doing all
Well
this.
done. This is for both of us.
Yes, ma'am, for both of us. Because my one hand is busy. I'm holding my mobile with, but ma'am, I never ever enjoyed so much. Means any conversation. As I
Because
enjoyed a lot today.
at the moment we have just create, I have given you four words, and out of those words, we both create one story, and it was
Yes.
superb.
Yes, ma'am. And in this way means we suddenly just create. And I was also just imagine myself that I was in the same forest. And when you
Yes.
say that the forest has been converted
Yeah.
into a beautiful garden, so I was also imagine myself in that beautiful
Actually,
garden that time.
whole story was looking like picturesque.
Yes. So this is the thing, ma'am. Means whatever we are saying and whatever we are doing, we should try to do means wholeheartedly. As we narrated the story randomly, but we felt everything, each and every situation. So if we
Yes.
do anything with this feeling, so definitely we can enjoy a lot. Nowadays why I'm enjoying everything just because I'm passionate, and by
Yes.
enjoying I'm learning also new thing. And from your side I'm also learning from Nutan ma'am, Babita ma'am. Means lots of YouTubers are there, means they are always providing new vocab, so I don't need to learn
Hmm.
anything. I'm learning from only listening from your mouth like this.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
Yes ma'am.
Yes, because we always share things to each other. So in this way, we learn lots of things. Some people take activities. Some people are good in saying stories, and some people are good in the conversation or dialogue speaking. So in this way, we learn. in many patterns. Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am, you're
really,
right.
it's been a fantastic and fabulous session with you. Okay, then bye
Yes,
bye.
ma'am. Bye bye, man. Take care. I also enjoyed a lot. Lovely conversation.
Yeah. Okay, bye bye.